that, and he gonna play on that with every nigga that he sees. That's why Paul Mooney said what he said. Every nigga is an entertainer. You know? Go ahead.
1 John chapter 2, verse 20. But you have an unction from the Holy One, and you know all things.
And you know all things. So any guy that talks about, I'm going to break down the scriptures the right way, he really doesn't know all things. Because you should be able to ask him about any scripture in the Bible, and he can break it down. Go ahead.
John 16 and 30. Now are we sure that thou knowest all things, and needest not that any man should ask thee. By this we believe that thou camest forth from the Most High.
That's right. So you're supposed to have the answers to this whole book. But you got a lot of guys out there that'll put on garments, and they'll go out there on the highways and the byways, but they can't get over the hurdle of who Cornelius is. You know? If you don't have that, then you don't have no foundation, man. You know? You ain't got no business teaching. And you ain't got next. Go ahead.
Wherefore the Lord said, this is back in Isaiah 29 and 13. Wherefore the Lord said, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth and with their lips do honor me.
Like Sundays. How many, the percentage of Negroes in the Latin tribes between 9 in the morning and 12 noon, where are they going to be? In church, trying to get right with the Lord. And then they're going to go to a guy that claims he's a pastor or a minister, and he just blurting out scriptures and not even breaking down the scriptures to you. Like I was watching this idiot Price, Dr. Price. He's a complete idiot, but he has. And then they pan around to the audience, the congregation, and it's mostly a bunch of black women, dumbass black women, and a couple of Edomites will be up in there, and they got their Bibles open. I was crying. They got their Bibles open. They're taking notes, and I said, this dude is a complete clown, man. He doesn't know the scriptures. Matter of fact, them brothers man, I wish I was in L.A. right now. I'd go right to Dr. Price's church right now and deal with him, man. Y'all brothers should do that. You brothers out there, you should deal with that dude, man. Because we used to set up right next to this guy, Creep Low Dollar. And the dude never, you can't get up in there, man. And his followers would come out and they would talk to us and tell us that he preached a beautiful sermon. I said, man, that guy don't have the truth. But they're so blind in their mind, they don't know what's going on. Now, when them concentration camps come, and when it's time for you to get that mark, what is Dr. Price going to tell you? Or what is Creeflo Dollar going to tell you? Or what is T.D. Jakes going to tell you? Because none of them are teaching that, man. None of them are going into the so-called UFOs. None of them are going into the end of the world. They don't even touch on the end of the world. None of them they're damn sure not going into the concentration camps. They're not going into the chip. Go ahead.
Wherefore the Lord said, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth and with their lips do honor me, but have removed their heart far from me, and their fear toward me is taught by the precept of men.
Yeah, by the precept of men. This is stuff that men make up out of their own damn hearts, man. Now, I want to go to this clip. Now, when they put you in them concentration camps and they put your head in that guillotine and they chop your head off or beat you to death,